It's your old mate Daryl again. How is everybody? Me and Toby are just about fine. We had a nice afternoon yesterday when our son Reuben came to see me and his mum. Two little Jacks. Yep, I've got Toby here. Yeah. Hi Guy, how are you today? It's a nice day here in Withensea, but it is a little bit cold. We've got Toby up here. There he is. It's not freezing, it's just a bit, just chilly. I was at Coast Watch today. It was very, very quiet. Nothing to raise my stress levels, nobody on bodyboards falling off, or walkers on cliffs doing daft things, or kids pirouetting around on the groins. Just a nice easy watch. Well, that's from Monday, my hours change. Same day, Monday, but because it's British summertime, I'll be going in at 9:30 until 1:30. So we're doing like an extra hour on a Monday. Oh no, you got snow. No, I'm good. But you've got snow. Well, this is going to be my first year for summertime. So, yeah, I should imagine it will get hectic because Withensea gets busy. Hornsey gets busy. Lots of families, lots of kids. Lots of people doing various types of water sports. Jet skis and things like that. So yeah, I should imagine it's going to get pretty busy. I'll probably end up doing a load of extra shifts as well because people have holidays and stuff like that. Oh well, all part of the fun though, isn't it? On Thursday, I'll be doing my walk around Hornsey again because I'm in Coast Watch on Thursday PM. So we finish at 4 o'clock. It'll be 5 o'clock from next week, but on this Thursday it'll be 4 o'clock. Yeah, 4 o'clock. And then we'll have a walk round bits of Hornsey that we didn't walk round last week. And see what we can see. No, it's public. We've what, 2 ramps in Withensea, and both are public. One of them at the moment, come on, one of them at the moment is closed off. Why, I don't know, but it is. They closed it off during the storms and they haven't opened it since. And then the other one's used by fishermen. But anybody can use it as well, as long as they don't impede the fishermen. Obviously the fishermen, they come first. Well, we're three in fact, what am I talking about? The other one is near the lifeboat station. Again, anybody can use that, and it's also the local boat club use it, and it's also used by the lifeboat. So with that one, again, the lifeboat would always have priority. Hiya Dave, how are you? Yeah, we had a nice morning. Come on. That coast watch. Nothing much happened. Certainly nothing to raise me stress. The other week, I've got my civic duty to perform. Hang on, Toby, hang on. Just spare me while I do what I need to do, what every dog owner should be doing when the occasion arises. Sorry about this, everyone, taking me ages. I'm normally pretty organised in that I have dog treats, bags and things in my left hand pocket. For some reason this time, I've not only got them in my right hand pocket, but in my right hand trouser pocket. And I've got my gimbal in my right hand. It just made it so difficult getting the bags. They are now where they need to be, in my left hand pocket with the treats. Thanks, Yoshi. Yeah, it's a Jack Russell. He's 18-month-old. He's called Toby. He's a lovely, lovely, lovely little fella. He's a last minute. Yeah, I'll sort in a minute, Toby. Well, yes, absolutely. Gee. Should. Yeah. Yeah, he's only very young yet. Yoshi, yeah. Yeah, would you like a treat? He's a little bit spoiled. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. Yeah. So we just had a treat. Yeah, it's really nice being over here. This is where I live, Yoshi. 5 minutes from all this. If there's one massive advantage of retiring, this is it. Hi lads. Come on, Tobes. Oh, half a Bichon, half Jack. Oh, I bet that looks lovely. I had a couple of Jack Russells coming to see me at the Coast Watch today. I had to go out and check something up and take my radio with me. And after I'd radioed back in, I'm making a fuss of 2 Jacks. Hello.
No, I won't come near him.
All right.
He's likely to snap.
No, fair enough, love. Fair enough. Oh, he's lovely though.
Yeah,
He looks so nice.
he is until he gets lead anxious, you know.
Oh well. Never mind. Yeah. I wouldn't like to live in a house without a dog, you know, Yoshi. They're horrible. I don't know what there is about a dog, but they turn a house into a home. It can be time consuming having to look after them, but God, it's worth it. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to walk Toby. It's always a pleasure to have his company. Even when I'm tired, he wakes up 11 o'clock at night wanting to play. But it's still a pleasure. You go, oh, Toby, give it a rest, it's too late, but yeah. I wonder if our bird's on here to our baby bird. Tomorrow I'm going to come on a little bit early because I have to go to Hornsey oh, it's there. I have to go to a meeting at Hornsey. I have to be there at 6 o'clock, which means I have to leave at about 5:15. So I'm going to start. There he is. Hello. You can see, just if you look, its adult plumage is just about coming now. If we get too close, he'll just fly off. You can see around his neck is just about becoming white. And his face. Yeah, I like walking a lot. Yep, they do. yeah, so tomorrow what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be out for about 3:30 or something like that. Maybe 3:15. So I'm going to be home 4:45 at the latest. And that gives me a bit of time to get myself ready. Get changed and whatever else. And then make my way to the meeting that I'm going to attend. Talk more about that in a bit. Oh, gee, I'm walking past it. This is your first. Hang on. This is your first boat slipway. All right, okay. This is your first slipway. And like I said, for some reason, I don't know why, but right now, it's closed. And it's been closed since we got the high winds. Why they've not reopened it, I don't really know. So that's your first one. There you got your second slipway just up here, past the pier towers, which can be accessed. Come on, I thought we were going to do something else, but it's not. Oh, there's his mate, look. Yeah, Toby, your mate. There's your friend. Hiya. Yeah. Oh, it is. Still a bit on the chilly side, but it's not bad. Well doable, isn't it?
Wait, yesterday, no wind at all when I was out yesterday.
No. We're a bit nippy though.
I don't feel it that much. Our last us, she's
Yeah.
going to have the temperature about 24, 25.
Oh God, I'm dying that.
Well, every so often we've got a 4-bedroom house, but
Yeah.
with the lads left on 20 years ago,
Oh, yeah.
every so often I have to get up and go in one of the spare rooms because the heat just kills me. Well, it's even when being in the Caribbean. You're, in the Caribbean and everything, she's on about. Oh, I'm a bit cold. Fucking hell. Okay, you two finished. See you later.
See you in a bit, mate. Yeah. Hi, Edward. Hi, Jack. Yep, another Jack, my friend. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
She's good as well.
He's always good.
This is it. Once I can leave out his book, that's the way it should be.
That is the way. See you later, my friend. Yeah, we're coming up to the second slipway now, second boat ramp. We go. So here's the second boat ramp, or slipway. It says not for public use, but public do use it. No one's ever going to tell them not to. But the people who have priority are the fishermen. So you've got a number of commercial fishing vessels. We'll have a look as we go past them. On the third ramp, it's up by the lifeboat station, Guy. But I'll show you that when we come to it. These are your fishing vessels. Quite a few catamarans. Go on, Tobes. Yeah, the fencing isn't that good for looking through, really. It's going to be, I think, two weeks on Friday when I'll be going to London. I'll definitely be having a walk around London at some point with you guys, but it won't be at my normal time. Hello. So I'll be there Friday and Saturday. Coming back Sunday. I'll be staying in Huddersfield Sunday night, so I'll have a walk round then. Show you what Huddersfield looks like. I might just put a few videos on to show you London, what I can see in London. We're going to be near the tower. So that'll be good. Show you that, and Tower Bridge for Thames. So that'll be good. Right, so it just needs one win and one draw now. Wow, just one win and one draw. Hell, and how many defeats? So they can lose up to 5 matches. My God. Wow. Edward, you're going up, mate. You are definitely going up. You are definitely going to be promoted. That was 7 matches, 1 win and 1 draw. And with the record that you've got so far, alright mate. Yeah, this is the other boat yard, Gee. We've got a lot of boats here. Just mainly owned by individuals. You've got the boatman's, the yachting club just there. This is your boat yard. And this is just people who own a boat. You know, they're not fishermen as such, although a lot of them will do fishing, but you know, not as a business, but for leisure. I was after buying a small boat. Somebody was selling one on here. I told the old Duchess and she nearly went mad. So it just didn't happen. It's pretty good to have a boat and be able to go out there. Wow. Come on, man, little man. And here's your lifeboat station. And this is your 3rd slipway. Sea Withensea Boat Club. And this is your lifeboat station, so this is your 3rd slipway, and yeah, the lifeboat has priority. But anybody else can use it as well. I think people are pretty much alright, to be honest, in what I've seen. Launching boats on any of the ramps. Hiya. Hello. Oh dear. We always know we're going to have a laugh, don't we? Toby couldn't catch you. It's full of it, isn't he, eh? What's he seen? Oh, a dog down there.
She's had her exercise on beach earlier.
All right. I bet she could do it all again, couldn't she? Oh, she's lovely. See you later. Oh, look who's here. Your other 2 mates. Yeah, it's your friends, isn't it? I think he's a Honoric Greyhound. Let's find a street then for. Yeah. Here you go. There you go. I know we shouldn't be doing, should we? But would you like a treat? We'll try and we'll see where we go with it.
No.
No, you're not going to have it, are you? Well,
Toby, you've got to eat them all. There you go, lad.
Oh, I think no.
What way are we going?
And we're trapped.
Aye, aye, we got wrapped round. Where are we?
Mm.
Oh, wrapped around. We're round the back way. There we go.
Hello.
Hold still, is it?
There we
Hey, there we go.
go. These things are never easy. Come on, Toby. See you later. Oh, help. Hey, hello, love. I think Toby's become a honorary greyhound. He loves those greyhounds. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, so I was saying, tomorrow, I was telling you before, tomorrow night I have to be in Hornsey at Coast Watch for 6. So that means I have to leave our house latest about 5:15. So I'm normally on here for about an hour and a half. So I think I'm going to be starting round about instead of 4:15, we'll say 3:15. So that way I'm home for 4:45. I can have a bit of a bite to eat, get changed, put my NCI uniform on and make my way over to Hornsey. Now on Thursday I'm already in Hornsey doing an extra shift. So I'll be doing his walk around Hornsey. And what we'll do, rather than, we've already done New Biggin, so we'll walk on the main road and we'll look at some other bits of Hornsey that we haven't looked at. Quite a lot of things to see still. I've got some kiddie winks, so I'm just going to turn the camera around. Alright, girls.
Yeah, we're alright. Tangled. Just got a bit tangled.
No, I've not got you on it. I've turned it round so I don't.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it was nice when one of the girls was waving, and then I said, "It won't get you on here." I've turned it round, and the other girl said, "Thank you." That was quite nice, really. Jackie and Stuart, yeah. I've heard about that. I mean, Jack Russell races. I have heard about that. I don't know how it would work, because Jack Russells are just as likely to turn on each other rather than chase for hair. Greyhounds will chase for hair. That is what we were bred for. So they'll chase. Whereas a Jack Russell's likely to turn on each other. Hiya. I'll give you one in a minute. I'm being told he's telling me he wants a treat. Here. There you go. Yeah, I suppose you train them for it. And the dogs know each other and they're not antagonistic towards each other, but It'd be funny to watch it. Come on, you. Well, I'm a lot better, me. I'm still a little bit snuffly, but my virus has gone. But the old Duchess has it now. But she's caught it off me. But she only started this morning. So I said to her, you've got it for about 4 days. You'll feel a lot better around about Thursday. Took me 4 days. Come on. Afternoon, guys. You alright? Yeah, so she's got it now anyway. Come on, Tobes. Look how dry the ground is now. It's only a couple of weeks ago and it was really wet. Still is in places, but a lot of it's dried out. I'm going to give my foot another week on short walks and hopefully it should be okay. Still hurts a bit, but it's well within limits. Well, there's his stones at the back of his flags at the back of his car. Yeah, we saw him yesterday, didn't we? Or the day before yesterday, I should say. Moving them all. You know, because the lorry had dropped them off right on his doorstep. Right on his entrance. And they're quite heavier flags. Hiya. Yeah, I'd love one of these, but the old Duchess said, nah, we're too old. We're digging the area up. I don't know what we're doing. Well, that looks like water, Yorkshire water. No, it's gas, Northern Gas Networks. Yeah, Toby. Yeah. Come on. £1.80 where you are. Oh my God. It's still 169 or 170 at Hornsey. I tell you, it's going to go up a lot more. We'll see what magic Donald Trump can pull off this next 5 days. He's suspended his attacks on Iran's energy infrastructure, he said, for 5 days while he talks to them. So we'll see what happens. But I don't think prices will go down a lot because there's going to be supply shortages. But we'll see what happens. Well, I've done, that's what I've done basically. Jack, I've got, it's called something fasciitis. Oh, you know, it's like between your heel. It's like the I don't know, what is it? That's it, plantar fasciitis. That's what I've got. And basically it's the sinews between your toes and your heel. So what I've done, I've got some insoles. I mean, they are made for that. So they support your arch, you know, the arch of your foot. And I pat that out with tissue as well underneath. So it's, my foot's protected, and that has helped a lot. I've still got it, but it's nowhere near as severe as what it was like a week ago. So I think give it another week and I'll be able to build myself back up to where I was. I certainly want rid of it by the time I go to London anyway. I think it'll be good walking around London with my son and 2 kids. Otherwise, we'll see how much petrol and diesel costs when we get down here. You can wait a bit. Somebody's asking me for a treat. He touches my leg with his mouth. Doesn't bite me or anything, just touches me to get my attention. You can wait. Yeah, but as for fuel, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I still think things will get worse before they get better. Hello. It'll be nice if the Ayatollahs just say yeah, okay, we're out of it. You know, that's it now. That's it. We're gonna stop exporting terrorism. We're gonna open the straits, and we're not going to build nuclear weapons. And we'll allow proper inspections. There you go, 169.9. So I don't think it's gone up. I think it's still the same as it was. But I think petrol's gone up slightly. I think that was 144. No, it has gone up. Well, we're on 169.9. And 149.9C. So it's still cheaper than Edwards at 180. Now these are nice, aren't they? Spring's always nice. I think every season has its high points. I like autumn. You know, when it's still warm and hazy. The leaves are beginning to go brown. You can trudge through all the leaves on the ground. That's always been my favourite time of year. That's as good. That's as good, Dave. Honestly, a van like that is as good. I'd be fine with that. Just stick a mattress in the back. I would be fine with it. Duchess wouldn't, but I'd be fine. That's why I said let's get a camper, because she likes to be comfortable. But now I said we're too old to do it. 153 petrol. Yeah, no, they have. Well, they've all done a lot of damage to each other. They've done a lot of damage to the Gulf states. America and Israel have done a lot of damage to Iran. This woman, some lecturer at the London School of Economics, was on Radio 4, and she was saying it'll take anything up to 5 years to repair that damage. Hello, love. Yeah, I know it's awful. Plantar fasciitis. It's just awful. It's so painful. As I said, it's a lot better now. But I'm still on short walks. I dare go out on a long walk. As I said, I'm hoping that it'll be better by the time I go to London. I'm going to cross over because he's in reverse gear. Hi Stevie, how are you? We're good. Are you good? Well, no, but what would you have? You have somebody who are willing, again, to do what Obama did. Appease the mad mullahs. You know, there's one thing, well, I get it anyway, and what I think we should remember, and that is appeasement didn't work then, and there's no reason why it would work now. They've been arguing with Iran over nuclear weapons and things like that since, oh God, the 1990s. Maybe before that. But certainly I can remember from having meetings with Bill Clinton and everyone screwed them down with sanctions, and it hasn't made a blind bit of difference. Everyone's told them not to export terrorism, and they have. It just so happens they've come against a president who's decided to draw a line in the sand. I'm not saying he's right, I'm not saying he's wrong, I'm just saying this has been coming a long while. If it hadn't have been Trump, maybe it'd have been somebody else, maybe a Democrat would have been forced into it. I don't know. Maybe if you had a Republican other than Trump, they'd have done it. You don't know. Or maybe another Republican would have offered more compromises and even more appeasement. We don't know. History happens. And there's no way. You know, you can have alternate histories and things like that. I mean, on some of the chat groups I belong to, if they ever talk about what would have happened had Britain not declared war on Germany in 1939, would Germany have won the war? To what extent did American Lend-Lease save Britain? I think it did a lot. To what extent did it save the Soviet Union? I'm not so sure. It helped. But there's a lot of ifs and buts. So I don't know, Dave. It is one of those. But I don't know how long the world could have carried on appeasing the Ayatollahs. Christ, it's bad enough with India and Pakistan having nuclear weapons. at least they've got enough, you know, their government, their heads of state, even in Pakistan, even when you had General Zia running the country, he understood. He's got them, but he's never going to use them unless he's attacked. And so far, we've had some wars of India and Pakistan. We've had some brutal wars, but they've not used nuclear weapons, and we're not likely to. Can the same be said for the Ayatollahs? I don't know. I don't think so, though. That's great to know there, Steve. All right. So I don't know, Dave, to be honest. I certainly won't be shedding many tears over the Ayatollahs, put it that way. I mean, as I've said before, I actually supported the Ayatollah back in 1979. I thought nothing could be worse than Shah Pahlavi, and I was wrong. I was well wrong. What's worse than the Shah? The Ayatollah. The Shah brutalised his own people. Hi mate, you alright? Hey, the Shah brutalised his own people. But who did he brutalise? Mainly the intelligentsia, the people who questioned him, who weren't on his side. They lived opulent lifestyles. You know, all those the Shah and his supporters, people in the villages had nothing. The people who were doing the work had nothing. And I thought things can't be any worse than this for the ordinary people. The Ayatollahs have killed hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Iranians over the last 40 odd years. We got involved in that suicidal war with Iraq. Back in 1980. Absolute suicide. We talked about Saddam bombing his own people and using chemical weapons and things. Well, he did. So did this lot. They don't care. They're worse than what the Shah was. And that's the thing. Hello. I know. That's why he's on short leave.
I did have, but he just clicked off.
No, it's all right. Don't worry.
All right.
He's lovely, though. He's beautiful.
Yeah, nice talk. Doesn't like anybody.
Don't worry. Oh, Jesus Christ. A Lego on the staircase every time. Every time. Lego on the staircase. Oh. The thing is, at least if when you stand on the Lego, you can blame the kid afterwards for that. But this, plantar fasciitis, you can't blame anybody but yourself. No, as I said, it's not right, but I'm a lot better than what I was. The other week I was absolutely in agony. And I thought, right, I'm going to have to sort it out. So bit by bit, I've been sorting it out. Yeah, we're going to London by train. So I won't be going in the car. It's going to cost a fortune. I'll drive over to Elland, park the car at my son's, and then we'll get the train to Leeds, and then from Leeds over to down to London, and coming back the same. I suppose I'll have to fill the car up in Huddersfield, and then when I get back to Hull, refill it. And then, the nice thing is, I'll get back on the Monday, but the following Saturday, we are off on holiday to Whitby. Now that'll be good. I'll be able to just go back my normal business with you guys. I'll be with Duchess and Nicola, and she can stick with her mum while I come out and show you around. Times might end up being varied a little bit, because I never know where I'm going to be. But we'll definitely go to Dave's old stomping ground, Saltburn and Redcar. We always end up going on the South Gar, so I'll have loads of pictures of that. Dave knows what the South Gar is. It's over at Redcar. It's a mouth of the River Tees. You've the South Gar and the North Gar on the other side of the river. And the South Gar, everybody, I don't know why, but everybody goes there. It was at one time part of the River Tees defences, and it were built. They were like to reinforce the river bank, and it were all built with slag from the various steel works in Middlesbrough and Redcar. Oh, hello. Hiya. No, Stevie, it's Redcar, Middlesbrough. It's near Middlesbrough. Saltburn, that's near Middlesbrough. South Gar. I think Steve, you're thinking the Southall, which is near London. No, the South Gar. It's like the River Tees. They built the embankments and we put lots of reinforcements there. We've done the same with the North Gar. They turned it into like a harbour, and that was before the First World War. You'll see what I mean anyhow when we go there. Hiya. Oh. Yeah, I tried to keep that little girl off, but I was also busy watching my dog and watching Toby. No, I only know of one Redcar. To be honest, the only Redcar I know is the one in North Yorkshire, the one near Middlesbrough. So if there is another one, Steve, maybe, I don't know. Hello. Oh, I've got the ball. Yeah, you might be right, I don't know. I'll have a look later. Well, the only red car I know is the one up, far up north though. Here we are back at the boatyard. Hey, I'll be able to show you some pictures, I'll be able to show you some footage of a red car anyway. We've definitely got a red car in Saltburn. Sands End. Did you ever go there, Dave? Sands End. How old are you, Edward? It's my old Duchess's problem actually, her hips. That's where she has all the pains. But she's 80. And she struggles. Ah, 73. Yeah, you're not young anymore. Oh, look at those. Yeah. You know, you're a couple of years old. You're a couple of years old. I'm 72 in November. And once my foot gets right, I'm good for walking 20 miles in a day. I'm lucky. I am very, very lucky though to be able to do that. My old Duchess, it takes all the time to walk into the kitchen. Look, Coast Guard's there again, or the car's there. Don't think it was there earlier on. So whether they're having a meeting or something, I don't know. Coast Guard, Sea Search and Rescue. A lot of those people are volunteers. You know, they get the kit supplied by the maritime agency, but they are volunteers. You have a handful of paid Coast Guards, but the majority, Coast Guard Rescue, are actually like us, volunteers. And we all work together, you know, Coast Watch, Coast Guard Rescue. RNLI, you know, the lifeboats, we all work together. We're all part of that search and rescue team. But they're the ones who get down to who really get down to it, like the young girl and the mum. It was those guys that discovered the bodies. Whereas I'm fortunate, I'm in a nice warm station. I can see what's going on and I can tell somebody, but they're the people who have to go out and face it. You can't really get them though. Yes. Oh, I love Marsk. I love Marsk. We often stay in Marsk. Well, Dave, we used to stay in Marsk. But here's the problem. As the years have progressed, the old Duchess has got, you know, her health has got worse. She's declined. And she can't climb stairs. So wherever we go now, it has to be a bungalow. Last time we went to Marsk, I think it was 2024, might have been 2020, maybe 2023, 2024. And she nearly fell down the stairs. It was 2024, we still had Alfie. And she didn't, but she nearly did. I was at the back of her, I stopped her from falling. And we decided then, wherever we went, it would have to be a bungalow. And since that time onwards, since 2024, well, 25 we went to Whitby, 26 this year we're going to Whitby. We're not going to go anywhere where there's an upstairs, and getting a bungalow in Marsk is difficult. There isn't any. Or those what there are, there's a couple, but they are very expensive. So that's kind of killed Marsk for us. And Sands End. I mean, there are bungalows. I mean, you notice it says dogs not allowed. So, there we are. So they're still doing whatever it is you're doing. It doesn't seem to look any different though.
The dance has just finished. Yeah. What do you do?
Well, our buses going to Easington. That's another place where we'll have to have a look at. We'll walk round Easington. Kids, eh? We have a bit of a cafe in here. All the locals sit outside. Some of them are really nice people. You know, it still feels funny walking down here in the light at this time. Wow. Well, it would do. What they do with the stage, no, they're not doing anything with it, but what they are doing, Beska, is putting in some kiosks. I think it's 6 kiosks they're going to put in, selling whatever they're going to sell. I don't know what, but given the number of empty shops, I don't really see how they're going to be viable, but we'll see what happens. So that's what they're doing there. You should run 15k races till you were 47. Wow. I've never been a runner. Not a distance runner anyway, but I've always been a good walker. Yes, it does get busy, Stevie. Some holidays, you're absolutely rammed. All the campsites are full of people and you get lots and lots and lots. It'll be very busy at Easter. But when you get to bank holiday, you know, when you get to the summer holes, it'll be very busy. The nice thing about Withensea is, even though it does get very busy, it doesn't get busy like it does in, say, Whitby. In Whitby, you know, you just can't move, can you? You go there during the summer season, you can't find anywhere to park. If you do find somewhere, you can't move. There's just so many people, day and night. Hi, Alan. You okay?
Yes, thank you. Are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Anyhow, folk, I'm back to Castle Baker, so Toby wants to have a quick word. Toby. Ooh, well, there you go. It's as good as it. That's about as good as it's gonna get. So this I'm just going to say to everybody, thank you very much for your company tonight. It's been great. It's been a great walk. Oh, hell. It's been a great walk. I've enjoyed your company. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves. See you, Guy. See you, Stevie. Edward, she'll see you later on. Dave, Jack, see you all later. It's been a pleasure tonight, and thanks for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscriptions. I shall see you again tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm going to be an hour earlier because I have to go to a meeting at Coast Watch. So that, I'm just going to say goodnight. See you all later.